Hello everyone, and welcome to week 9 of Between Heaven and Earth. Before I forget about it, there is some exciting news. The Qigong retreat in Thailand is going ahead. So that is in May from the 13th to the 20th. It's going to be in Chiang Mai in Thailand, up in the mountains of northern Thailand, and it's going to be an amazing experience. Obviously, an opportunity to go deep into your practice, to gain lots of little insight and nuances, and maybe learn some different practices and experience some different things with your Qigong, as well as enjoy the beautiful environment and the energy that we're going to find when we're in Thailand. So if you're interested in that, there are still spaces. You can get in touch and let us know. But anyway, on to this week. So there were a couple of questions that came in that I think I will talk about a little bit on this video, just to demonstrate a little bit more, which might be helpful. So I'll do that now. So I hope you can see this well enough. One of the questions was about tilting the head up. In fact, there were a few questions about this. Because if you just tilt your head back, you can compress a bit through the neck, and yes, this is going to obstruct the energy flow. And so there's a subtle difference, and it's really largely, you might not even be able to see a lot of difference when I do it, particularly with this light, but almost just a subtle difference in your intention changes the way things line up through the muscles and through the bones in your neck. So instead of thinking of tilting your head back, or you're bending it right back, what you want to think about is lifting up. And so you lift and you look upwards with your face. And when you do this, it creates a gentle lengthening through the neck, as opposed to just a folding backwards, which can be a compression. So this is going to keep the energy flowing more easily. The other question was about using the arms and about extending them right out. And yes, it is good to extend, but you don't want to lock, and this can be a subtle thing. If you're not sure, it's best to keep them just a little bit bent. But it's a really small thing between, okay, so this is my arm straight, and this is it locked. Extended and straight, locked. Maybe I'll try pulling this sleeve up. Okay, try from the other side. So, my arm is extended and straight, my arm is locked. Extended and straight, locked. And so it can just be that small difference. You can straighten your arms quite straight, but you don't want to push them into the lock, because that will start to create obstructions in the energy flow. But again, if in doubt, leave them just a little bit bent. But other than that, yes, you can reach them right out, really straighten them, but just don't push them all the way to a lock. Same goes for your legs as you're doing things extending and so on. Okay, and so this week we're going to be moving on into awareness of our energy field. And this is one of the wonderful results of this set of practices, is that by activating our energy, getting the extraordinary meridians flowing, and then connecting to heaven and earth, where we let the energy wash through us and renew us, is that fresh energy circulating actively through the extraordinary meridians then starts to fill our energy fields. Wherever energy moves, it creates a field around it. Yeah, wherever there's an electrical current, it creates a magnetic field. Wherever there is heat, there's going to be radiance around that. Wherever there is movement, there's a field of vibration, and so on and so on. It's the same with our energy. As it moves actively, and particularly through the extraordinary meridians, because they carry such large currents of energy, it's going to start to fill out our field around us. And so this week your practice is going to be to do the full set of practices, and then at the end spend as much time as you're able to, really, just working on your sense and awareness of your energy field and seeing how far out you can go with that. Now, you don't want to push that too far. You don't want to go beyond 4 or 5 meters. I won't talk too much about that, but it's not generally healthy for people to do that. And for most people, that's not a problem. For a lot of you, it's going to be just very close that you can feel immediately around you, and that's fine. But as you practice, hopefully you're going to be able to feel that sort of expand out and feel your energy field grow. So as usual, I hope you enjoy your practice this week, And of course I look forward to hearing from you at the end of the week with your progress reports and any questions that you may have.